Hey y'all, I want to get into what I think really could have happened to Michael Miller from the timeline to the press conference. First of all, the timeline. The tragedy death of a 30-year-old girl who dated at an early age, at the age of 14. In love at the age of 14. To someone older than her. Where was her mother? Where was her father? They rent the household, right? Who is Michael Miller? And who is J.P.? Who is J? Let's find out. This is the timeline, and what we're going to do, the timeline is from ABC 15, and then we're going to get into the press conference, okay? Hey, let's get started. October the 8th.
2023. Micah Miller and her husband John Paul Miller, a pastor from Solid Rock Church, filed for divorce. They were married back in 2017. Micah's friend said she had led the women's ministry and worship team at the same church. Thursday, February 8, 2024, Micah's involuntary hospitalized for 48 hours. Wednesday, February 21st.
Wait. Let's go back. Let's go back to February the 8th of this year. Why is this 30-year-old girl in a hospital? Why is this young girl hospitalized? What is it that the hospital is not telling us? It's not telling the detective about what was in her system, what made her became a tragedy. Why is she hospitalized? It's what y'all didn't hear, right?
Micah's involuntary hospitalized for 48 hours. Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. Michael calls police and alleges her ex-husband stole her car while she was hospitalized.
Okay. If that's her husband, how is he gonna steal her car? Why did it have to be a stolen car if she was married to him? So she was hospitalized for over 48 hours. Why would they think he would steal her car? How that he didn't take? Why don't they don't think that he took her car? What is it that the hospital not telling y'all? Why they had to say he stole the car?
She tells the officer she has known her husband since she was 10 years old and that he, quote, groomed her, end quote, while she worked for him at Solid Rock Church until they were wed in 2017.
Now, why was that important for her to tell the police that then? Where is her mom and her dad? Because it sure seemed like she had a problem with him grooming her at an early age. And don't y'all dare say, I was going with somebody at age 14. Cut it out. So what? She said she was groomed at that age. She wasn't in a healthy relationship from the get-go. It wasn't healthy at all. Why did that happen to her? Do she feel like anybody care about her?
tells the cops his wife suffers from, quote, episodes, end quote. Since the car's marital property, no charges were filed.
What? The IO stated that the CP experiences episodes money when she stops taking her prescribed medication. Why wasn't that told us on those other dates that she was prescribed on medication? Why didn't they change the medication? She was hospitalized. The medicine's not agreeing with her. What kind of medicine was she taking? And why was she taking that medicine? Was it prescribed to her? The IO stated that he was in possession of the silver Honda Accord in order to prevent his wife from selling it during the episode. So he was so concerned about whatever, if she's on something that is controlling her, why are we here right here? Why are we here? Why is she on medication that's not agreeing with her? I don't understand. Is she on medicine that's going to make her hospitalize her, go make her sell her car? What? Now, the IO stated that the CP experienced episodes on an annual basis. Why did her family know that this was going on with her? Near Christmas, when she becomes reckless and spends large amount of money when she stopped taking her prescribed medication. What's wrong with her spending a lot of money? He don't want her to spend money? What do money have to spending money has to do with a prescribed medication? The IO stated that, who is the IO? Huh? Who is this IO? The IO stated that he was in possession of the Honda Accord in order to prevent his wife from selling. This sound like money. This all he talk about money. This whole paragraph is speaking about money. She spends a large amount of money. Now he thinks afraid that she's gonna sell the car so she can have money. The IO pointed out the fact that the vehicle was marital property. So what? Why is it that he don't want her to have nothing? And that he was unwilling to give it back to his wife for a month, which he stated was unusually the time frame of these reckless episodes. Who is this man? And why is he so controlling? And why is it that her family didn't know this? And why is he still chasing her? Let's move on.
Monday, March 11, 2024. 2 incidents are filed with authorities naming Micah as a victim. She calls the police after finding her tire slashed with a piece of metal. It was later identified as a tire deflation device available.
What? Tire slash. Why is he aggravating her? Why is he irritating her? And why haven't she got away? Because she's brainwashed, y'all. And that's how she's going to start thinking.
For purchase online. Mechanics then find a GPS device attached to her car.
What? Are you serious? What? A GPS device? And she don't even know it. And he better not dare say he was trying to look out for her. This girl wasn't safe the whole time, y'all. The whole time. You know what her death could have been? She's tired. She's tired.
Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Someone at Solid Rock Church files a police report alleging Micah transferred donation funds from the church's Zelle and Cash App accounts to her personal account.
What?
Micah leaves her apartment in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, shortly after noon and heads to a pawn shop to buy a gun.
Hold up. Now, look at this, y'all. Micah is on her phone. They listen what they said right here, y'all, on March 13th. Someone at the church. Who is this someone at the church? At the church, said that she stole money. Why did she steal that money, y'all? Did she take the money? Was she told to take the money?
A police report alleging Micah transferred donation funds from the church's Zelle and Cash App accounts to her personal account.
Now, if she was going to, hold up. If she did that, that should tell y'all she's trying to get away. But that don't sound right. If she stole money from the church, she wouldn't still be in that city. She'll be way somewhere else in another state to steal that amount of money. Why would she steal from the church and still be driving around in that area? That don't make sense, y'all. So it's a connection.
Micah leaves her apartment in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, shortly after noon and heads to a pawn shop to buy a gun.
Okay. So she gonna leave her house. Y'all, this girl look like she owns something. I'm telling y'all. It's something is controlling her. Something. I don't know. She leaves her house. And right here, this is what I want y'all to see. She on her cell phone. She on the phone. She on the phone. What is she looking at? Where's the phone records? Because something's sure not right. This is all in one day, y'all. She got on a sweat jacket, but later on she's going to take that sweat jacket off.
And heads to a pawn shop to buy a gun. 12:34 p.m. Micah leaves the pawn shop and travels on a highway, stopping at a gas.
Now, all we know, she still could have her car could still have a GPS on it, and she don't know it. And she could be followed. Who was driving that car over there on the side right here? Who was driving that car? Knowing what her destination is, where they beating her to the situation. It may not have nothing to do with her. I'm just saying. This is the gas station where she stopped at to get gas. First she parked over there. Then she went in. Then, because a man was parked right there. And he was looking at her mighty strange.
Station to buy gas and a drink. She heads toward North Carolina. 2:54 p.m. After about an hour and a half, Michael calls 911 from a park over the state line.
Okay, if this some she gonna go to a park to commit suicide? This is way off. If she gonna go, she didn't. If you're gonna commit suicide, she would have did it at the house, y'all. Why go get a gun? Buy a gun. Leave the house. Buy a gun. Go out to the park and just tell your parents that your kids said, "Why you ain't do it at the house?" That's where they do it at, right in anywhere. Not at no park. Where they do it anywhere, but come on, that don't. Whatever she was on, how much did she take? What is the autopsy saying? Cause it seemed like she under some kind of mind control. And why this park? Maybe she saw this park. I don't know.
About 33 miles away from the gas station, and says she plans to end her own life.
Why there? Why would she go out to... Listen, y'all. If you're going to commit suicide, why is you hiding and committing suicide? But you want the police to know where you are. You want your family to know where you are. Do you... she going to ask them, say, can you track me? Why is she worried about, can she be tracked? I mean, come on. I'm trying to make it make sense.
Happened. I'm about to kill myself, and
Let me tell you something. If you're going to commit suicide, you're going to commit suicide. You're going to go ahead on and do it. You're going to do it. You're not going to say, hey, I'm about to kill myself. Some people do. It all depends on their mind frame, y'all. Her mind could have told her to do this. This is enough to drive anybody crazy. But to call and to say that you're going to end your life, you're going to end your own life.
I just want my family to know where to find me.
3:03 p.m. Deputies with the sheriff's office head to Lumber River State Park, contact the park rangers, and begin a search within 30 minutes. Specialized units searching for Micah from the air are deployed.
Y'all, listen. Do you see how long it took them to find her? Let's go back here. Let's go back to right here. Listen to the breath that she's taking, y'all. Listen. She taking a deep breath.
And a half, Michael calls 911 from a park over the state line, about 33 miles away from the gas station, and says she plans to end her own life.
Tell me what happened. I'm about to kill myself, and
She said, I'm about to kill myself. She stole money from the church. She had money to buy the gun. She had money to put gas in her car. She's not herself, y'all. This is not this baby. This is not her. She wasn't being herself. Her own self. She could have been paranoid. It's weird how this here happened to her. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's weird that she in a bunch of woods. And she want her family to know about this. Why is she hurting her family? What is it that the family really knows about Michael Miller?
I just want my family to know where to find me.
I just want my family to know where to find me. I just want my family to know where to find me. I just want my family. That don't even sound right. She reading, y'all. She's reading a script. I just want, and what made me think they thought that she was reading a script? And when she said, I just want my family. We don't talk like that. We said, just tell my mom. Just tell my family I love them. That's what they say. They don't say, I just want my family to know where to find me. You want your family to know where you want your family. Somebody wants your family to know to find you in that conditioning. People, please listen to me. She's reading the script. Let's go back from the beginning. She's reading off of something. She's reading something. She's reading something, okay? Listen to what she said.
2:54 p.m. After about an hour and a half, Michael calls 911 from a park over the state line about 33 miles away from the gas station and says she plans to end her own life.
Tell me what happened. I'm about to kill myself.
I'm about to kill myself. She ain't tell her friend. She ain't tell nobody that she was about to kill herself. She reading, y'all. She don't want to read what she reading. She's reading. Allegedly. Everything I say is allegedly, okay?
And I just want my family to know where to find me.
Who say and when they talking? And I just want my family to know where to find me. She reading. She reading a script. Somebody got this girl reading this. They wrote it out, what they wanted her to say. And it sounds like it's like whoever this is could be an officer who could be a health teacher, a health career in a health career, or either deal with emergency, or just a cold out killer. It's just like what you call them letters that you saying can't even think, when you want somebody to know how much money I need, but instead, y'all, she's not herself. She been brainwashed. Y'all don't know what kind of state of mind she was in, a state of well-being she was in when she left the house. We don't know. So this could have happened, but what caused it to happen? She's reading. Don't nobody say she leave the gas station and says she plans to end her own life. Tell me what the lady gonna say. Tell me what she said. I'm about. She don't even want to say that. So if that lady had a gun when she left that place, she was buying it to do what they want her to do. We can look at it like this. Since we know John, we know that them two was then we're having a problem. We're gonna look at it like we want to look at two ways this could have happened. It could have been she could have done it on her own, not in her right mind, and state of being, and then she could either he and she was anxiety or whatever, or either he had somebody that do this to her. And they followed her and they made her do this. They made her, she was on the phone, she left the house. Then she end up at the pawn shop. And like ain't nothing happening. She was so calm and cool and collected. She had money. They didn't rob her. And then it sounded like she reading off of something. She reading. And I want y'all to look at it, okay?
To kill myself, and I just want my family to know where to find me.
3:03 p.m. Deputies with the sheriff's office head to Lumber River State Park, contact the park rangers, and begin a search within 30 minutes.
Okay.
Specialized units.
Let's look at this, y'all. Let's look at this. Michael makes that 911 call at 2:54 in the evening, around school time. Michael buys gas at 1:20. Okay, so we're gonna do it like that. Then we need to go backwards.
Searching for Micah from the
Hold
area
up.
deployed.
Hold up. Let go back right here. Now, let's start with Micah left home, y'all. So Micah's whole full day was to kill herself, commit suicide. But she needed a gun to do that. Really? It could have happened this way, y'all. And then she could have been brainwashed that way. So we can look at it two ways. She left the house at 11:48 a.m. in the morning. At 11:48. At 12:13, she go to the pawn shop. She still got enough time to go back home and do what she got to do to herself. But instead, she go get gas. She had enough money. She spent that money that she stole from the church on a gun. That don't sound right, y'all. And then what you gonna do with the rest of the money that you got? So 11:48, leave the house. 12:13, she buys a gun. 1:25. Wait a minute, 12:13. She buys that gun. She stayed in there for a while. 12:31. Okay. Then when she left there, she went to the gas station to put gas in her car. Nobody under suicidal watch do not do this, y'all. They're not gonna put no gas in their car. She just don't sound like it. And then at 2:54, she make a 911 call. This is her full day. It's to take herself out of misery. It could have happened if nobody wasn't following her. It could have happened if she wasn't kidnapped. Something ain't right with this picture, y'all.
Rangers and begin a search within 30 minutes. Specialized units searching for Micah from the air are deployed. 3:50 p.m. Detectives are approached by someone fishing in the area who says they heard crying followed by a gunshot. They also found a bag a few feet from the water's edge with Micah's ID inside of it. 4:23 p.m. Kayaker in the area calls 911 to report a body in the water. A perimeter is created to secure the area for an investigation.
So this could have happened. And when she shot herself, she fell in that water. Why didn't the man on the boat see this? The other people told him he rode right past her. He saw that bag, but he sure didn't see her in the water. The people say you drove right past her.
detective arrives and the medical examiner is called. 5:54 p.m. Crime scene investigation technician begins taking photos of the area, and they found Micah's car. Inside the car, investigators found a gun case in the passenger seat.
Okay. So, she took the gun out the case. Put it in the seat so nobody won't see it. She parked right here. She's walked past a lot of folks. She might not been in her right mind, y'all. This is weird.
And ammunition in the center console. The receipt for the weapon and her gas station stopper found. 7:11 p.m. A gun is discovered in the water at the park. Its serial number matches the case found in Micah's car.
So, the gun was found in the water, so she did it near the water. Okay, y'all? She committed suicide near the water, but that's not where they found her body in the water. And they found the gun in the water. See, y'all didn't say that. Let me take it back a little bit. Now it makes sense. Listen.
7:11 p.m. A gun is discovered in the water at the park. Its serial number matches the case found.
There you go, y'all. There you go. 7:11 p.m. A 9mm firearm is located in the water. Y'all act like y'all ain't telling the truth in this investigation. The gun was found in the water. That's where her body was, in the water, y'all. That's where her bag was, near the water. So she could have committed suicidal now. But just what that autopsy say. So it makes sense. The gun and the body was in the water. And the bag was right there on the bank where she was. Why y'all I just seen another video say that the body wasn't found right there. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we know the water. That's what the fisherman said, that the people in the other couple said that they saw her body in the water. You ran right past it. But he said he didn't see nobody in the water. They found the gun in the water. Let's see where they found the body.
Tuesday, May 2nd, 2024. John Paul Miller sits down with WPDE for an interview. During the interview, he mentioned some of the struggles he thought Micah had with mental health.
So over the years since we've been married, some people struggle with high blood pressure, some struggle with diabetes, or struggle.
Don't do that. 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 See, he even talking wrong now. I got high blood pressure. I'm not thinking about killing myself. If for anything, I want to take my blood pressure right, medicine right. This man don't even look right. He look like he's the one dealing with some kind of anxiety. First of all, that's where it starts from. No, it doesn't. First of all, you already lying with high blood pressure. Some struggle with diabetes. But what they got to do with Michael? Oh my gosh, honey.
Was with mental health, and whenever she stayed on her lithium, things were amazing. She'd come off sometimes, and things would be a little unusual. Per her doctors, they told her even just recently they had written that she was homicidal, suicidal.
If this lady were homicidal and suicidal, now he can't even look at the news for people. Anytime they look away like that, y'all, they lied. Okay? If she was homicidal, she would have some kind of chain on her wrist, bracelets on her wrist, and she wouldn't be able to buy no gun if she was like this. And he not even looking at them. He can't even look straight in the eyes. Oh, Lord.
And she had struggled with suicide before. And each time,
He can't even look at the camera, people. She struggled with suicide. He can't even hold his head up. Before and each time, this man ain't right. This man ain't right in the name of Jesus.
helped her through it, took her to her doctor, and we got through it, and everything was fine. So this past time was still a shock.
Still ain't looked up.
Sunday, May 5th, 2024. Friends and family rally outside Solid Rock Church. Some in Micah's family dispute the manner of death described by her estranged husband.
This has to be at least looked into deeply. There's got to be some accountability here because, yeah, it's a tragic life was lost. And
Come on,